well, the first waffle came around the 17th century, the 1700s. I don't know how they did it. The waffle iron could not have been invented yet, or it could have been, but they didn't use it with electricity because electricity didn't come until later on down the road. My daughter pointed out something to you before. So the first waffle was invented in Belgium, and you could top it with fruit. It's delicious, wonderful. You can have it for breakfast, even for brunch. I prefer to have it for breakfast. I'm adding in 2 eggs. Folks, I had one of those nights last night. I did a read-through last night. It got done very, very late. I don't know why. It was just one of those read-throughs. I went pretty late. But I went to bed. The house was cold. We were in the middle of a cold spell right now. So I'm mixing 2 eggs. I'm going to I want to add in 2 cups of flour. It's very interesting how things are invented. This definitely came from Belgium. You know, you all heard of Belgian waffles, so waffles are made a million different ways, obviously. You know, you can make waffles 100 ways. I've done waffles many times, but I wanted to talk about when it was actually invented, 2 cups of flour. No, they had no electricity, so I don't know how, you know, they made it without electricity. Obviously, they had a waffle iron, but it probably was somehow something maybe they put over the open fireplace. I don't know. We're going to have to add in our milk because this is really, I'm adding in 3/4 cup of milk. How do I get today? But it was really went all over the world, the waffle. You know, you have it for breakfast in diners. It's really a wonderful thing. All right, 3/4 cup of milk. Might need a little bit more. There's no way of knowing. But I always like to make everything from scratch, folks. The next thing is, I have to add in my sugar. Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm adding in a tablespoon of sugar. 1 tablespoon is all you need. I'm now adding in 1/2 cup of oil. This is also got oil in it. Back then, I can't tell you what they used. Probably butter. Who knows? You could also use butter in waffles. 1/2 cup of oil. I'm now adding in my baking powder. But it's amazing where things actually originated from. Okay. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Baking powder is going to make this rise. 1. It doesn't look too appealing now, does it, folks? But it's delicious. And I'm going to top it with blueberries. 4. Here we go. One which I don't know. We'll do the baking powder. Okay. All right. Now we're going to mix this together. Okay, this is fine. Now let me unplug this. Always unplug things. I'm very funny about things being plugged in. We have cats. I have a habit of getting into things, and we don't want to take a chance anybody gets shut in the house, you know. But, you know, it's a wonderful, delicious meal. And I'm going to mix this together before we add in the blueberries, the fruit. You can make it with strawberry. You can make it with any kind of fruit you want. Okay. Be careful. Waffle irons are very hot. Now, like I said, they didn't have electricity back in those days, so I'm guessing they made their waffles. Somebody came up with a waffle iron, but unfortunately no electricity, so they put it over the open fireplace. That's all I can think of. There's no electricity. Okay. Now I'm going to grab the blueberries in a second. We're going to actually put it on top of this and cook it in together. Oh, folks, I'm so tired. I had trouble sleeping last night. It was one of those nights. Blueberries is very healthy also, folks. I'm going to wash it off and make sure that it's always washed. Here we go. And there we go. Okay. This is the sausage steamed with blueberry in it. Now, here we have delicious homemade blueberries already cooked. We're going to add a little bit more to the top. Make sure I have enough for the rest. Alright. This is delicious. It originated in Belgium, and it's just very delicious, wonderful meal to make. Oh, especially for breakfast. Oh my goodness, let me just get this off my hands. But now the next thing is I want to add the syrup. And I can't tell you when, I have an idea when syrup was invented also, many, many years ago. I don't know exactly the year, but I'll get to that later on. And here we have a delicious, wonderful homemade blueberry style waffle, and it was originated in Belgium. I read it someplace in the history, it came back out around the 17th century, 1700s. I don't know exactly the year, but in that period of time. Somebody came up with a great idea. I'm going to make something special for my wife on Mother's Day. So let's have something we're going to call a waffle. Deborah, Tom Country Kid, have a great day and please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.